Hello students, I welcome you all in my physics lecture. Today we will start a new chapter, that is electric potential. I hope you all are doing great and follow the lecture series regularly. Okay, let's start our topic. Yes, our topic first is electric potential. That what is basically electric potential. Second one is electrostatic potential energy. Third is potential difference. Fourth one is potential due to point charge. And fifth one is basically the combination of above these things, right? Okay, let's move to our first topic, that is electric potential. Yes, first one is electric potential. That what is basically electric potential? It basically represent the degree of electrification of the body. That means किसी बॉडी पे कितना चार्ज है एंड हम उसको कितना चार्ज देके उसको इलेक्ट्रीफाई कर सकते हैं, दैट विल डिसाइड द इलेक्ट्रिक पोटेंशियल ऑफ द बॉडी, राइट? सो बेसिकली व्हाट इज द सिग्निफिकेंस ऑफ इलेक्ट्रिक पोटेंशियल? जिस बॉडी पे कितना चार्ज होगा दैट विल डिसाइड द पोटेंशियल ऑफ बॉडी. सो इट डिटरमाइंस द डायरेक्शन ऑफ फ्लो ऑफ चार्ज व्हेन टू बॉडीज आर प्लेस्ड इन कंटेक्ट विद ईच अदर. दैट मीन्स अगर किसी बॉडी पे ज्यादा चार्ज है एंड सेकेंड इन कंपेरिजन पे कम चार्ज है, दैट मीन्स body will flow from higher charge to low charge, right? That means charge will flow from high potential to low potential. So in that two bodies, the which one has higher charge? The charge flow from higher charge means higher potential to low potential. So that is the basically significance of electric potential. That means direction of charge is decided by the electric potential, right? Okay, so third one is charge will always flow from high potential to low potential. That I have already told you. So this is the basically high potential means higher charge and low potential means इस बॉडी पे कम से कम चार्ज होगा. नेक्स्ट इज फ्लो ऑफ चार्ज विल स्टॉप. दैट मीन्स चार्जेस का फ्लो स्टॉप हो जाएगा कब? जब दोनों बॉडीज पे सेम पोटेंशियल होगा, राइट? क्योंकि द फ्लो ऑफ चार्ज कौन डिसाइड करता है? दैट इज द पोटेंशियल. अगर दोनों बॉडीज पे सेम पोटेंशियल है दैट मीन्स चार्ज फ्लो ही नहीं करेगा, राइट? सो दैट इज द बेसिक फैक्टर. एंड नेक्स्ट वन इज पोटेंशियल इज ए स्केलर क्वांटिटी. पोटेंशियल only gives us the magnitude, not gives us the direction, right? So potential will decide कि चार्ज कहाँ से कौन से चार्ज से कहाँ तक फ्लो करेगा. दैट मीन्स जिस बॉडी पे हायर चार्ज होगा वहां से चार्ज मूव करेगा लोअर पोटेंशियल की बॉडी पे. इट जस्ट गिव अस द मैग्नीट्यूड, नॉट अ डायरेक्शन. सो पोटेंशियल बेसिकली इज अ स्केलर क्वांटिटी. ओके, सो आवर नेक्स्ट टॉपिक इज understand concept from figures. Now you will see this is the plus q charge is a source charge and this small q is a test charge, right? So हमें डिसाइड करना है कि इस सोर्स चार्ज की वजह से कितनी इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड है. दैट विल शो अस द डायरेक्शन ऑफ इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड. नाउ फॉर अंडरस्टैंडिंग द कंसेप्ट ऑफ इलेक्ट्रोस्टैटिक पोटेंशियल एनर्जी यू विल सी हम क्या देखेंगे. हमने यहाँ पे एक ए पॉइंट पे एक टेस्ट चार्ज रख दिया है, दैट इज द क्यू टेस्ट चार्ज. तो अगर हम उस टेस्ट चार्ज को इस इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड के ऑपोजिट डायरेक्शन में मूव करना स्टार्ट करें, दैट मीन्स वी मूव अप टेस्ट चार्ज फ्रॉम ए टू बी, तो हमें कितना वर्क डन करना पड़ेगा. दैट विल डिसाइड दैट व्हाट इज द इलेक्ट्रोस्टैटिक पोटेंशियल एनर्जी, राइट? Okay, I will discuss this figure again in next topic. First we discuss, see, this is the positive charge on this above plate and this is a negative charge. So as we have told you, the charge always move from high potential to low potential. तो इस पे positive charge और इस पे negative charge, and this is a positive charge. So this is also positive, this is also positive. That means they will repel each other. So positive charge कहाँ से कहाँ move करेगा? positive plate से negative plate तक. But if we take a negative charge, right? तो negative charge attract करेगा पॉजिटिव की तरफ. दैट मीन्स डायरेक्शन ऑफ इलेक्ट्रॉन इज लाइक दिस. सो द कन्वेंशनल डायरेक्शन ऑफ पोटेंशियल इज बेसिक फ्रॉम हाई पोटेंशियल टू लो पोटेंशियल. दैट इज फॉलोड बाय द प्रोटॉन और यू कैन से पॉजिटिव चार्ज. बट द इलेक्ट्रॉन doesn't follow the conventional direction. That means electron always move from opposite to the proton or positive charge. Please remember it, right? Okay, now we will discuss this figure again and see what is electric potential and electrostatic potential energy. Okay, Our first topic is derivation, that is first derivation in this chapter, that is electrostatic potential energy. So I will tell you basically what is electrostatic potential energy. It is basically represents the amount of work done, हमें कितना amount of work done करना पड़ेगा जो हम force लगाएंगे किसी body पे, by the external force in bringing the charge from infinity to that point in the field of electric charge. That means this is the test charge, right? तो हमें कितना वर्क डन करना पड़ेगा अगर हमें इस टेस्ट चार्ज को A से B पॉइंट पे मूव करना है, राइट, इन द इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड. तो कहाँ तक, A से B तक लेके जाना है इस टेस्ट चार्ज को, तो हमें कुछ ना कुछ वर्क डन करना पड़ेगा. वाई? क्योंकि चार्ज ऑलवेज मूव इन द डायरेक्शन ऑफ इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड, राइट, बट हमें इसको इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड की ऑपोजिट डायरेक्शन में मूव करवाना है. दैट मीन्स हमें इलेक्ट्रिक फोर्स के ऑपोजिट डायरेक्शन में कुछ ना कुछ एक्सटर्नल फोर्स अप्लाई करना पड़ेगा, राइट. सो एंड दिस इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड इज ड्यू टू दिस सोर्स चार्ज प्लस क्यू, राइट. सो एफ एक्सटर्नल जो हम अप्लाई कर रहे हैं ऑपोजिट डायरेक्शन में, एफ ई जो सोर्स चार्ज की वजह से इलेक्ट्रिक फोर्स है, दैट मीन्स दीज टू फोर्सेज आर ऑपोजिट टू ईच अदर, right. Now you will see work done is basically what? Force into distance. So you will see force into distance. This F is the external force and dr is the distance, and A is the starting point from where we move the test charge, and B is the final point. This external force is applied by us to move a body, right. So this external force is opposite to electric force, right. So just replace this F external by minus Fe because these are opposite to each other. And you know electric force definition is Q into E, and this Q is not a source charge, please remember, it is a source charge, sorry, not, it is a test charge, right. So Q naught is the test charge, and we do not place here caps Q, that is a source charge, please remember, and this is the electric field. Now I will replace F external by electric force, that is minus Fe, right. So minus Fe dr and replace the Fe value, that is Q naught E. Now Q naught is constant, test charge is constant as we assume, so minus Q naught and in bracket E dr. So this is basically the electrostatic potential energy, you can say, that will store in the body in the form of work done that we do against the electrostatic force, right. So it is basically the total work done. Now please remember this formula is used in the next derivation, that is electric potential. Now I can write this U here is a symbol of electrostatic potential energy. So at B point पे कितनी एनर्जी थी, माइनस A point पे, that will relate the कितना वर्क डन लगा हमें A से B point पे मूव करने. So this is have already derived AB minus Q naught, that is a test charge, E dr, where E is the electric field and dr is a small distance from A to B, right. Now you will see if we move test charge from infinity to point B, that means अगर हमने A point, that means starting point हमने change कर दिया कि वो A point ना होके infinity है, right. So A की जगह आप infinity put करोगे, and please remember infinity पे potential energy zero होती है, that we take that as a reference, right. So at infinity the potential energy is zero, that is the reference point. UB minus U infinity, that is W infinity, B UB minus UA. I just put the values here. A की जगह पे मैंने infinity लिया, that will give us 0 because the potential energy is 0 at infinity, and here UB. So I replace the UB only and UA is 0, that is equal to W in A की जगह infinity, B. So that is the potential energy to understand the concept of electric potential, right. So this is used in the potential because whole the potential is based on the electrostatic potential energy. Now we will discuss what is electrostatic potential difference basically, because किसी भी बॉडी में चार्ज नहीं मूव करेगा अगर दो बॉडीज के बीच में पोटेंशियल डिफरेंस नहीं होगा, राइट. सो चार्ज विल ऑलवेज मूव फ्रॉम हायर पोटेंशियल टू लो पोटेंशियल. दैट मीन्स देयर शुड बी पोटेंशियल डिफरेंस टू मूव अ चार्ज फ्रॉम वन प्लेस टू अनदर. Now you will see this is we already derived UB minus UA, that will be equal to WAB. That is the work done for move a charge from A to B against the electric force, right. Now you will see dimensional formula. The potential basically, what is potential? Potential is basically electrostatic potential is basically the work done to move a charge, which charge? Test charge. That means potential का फॉर्मूला क्या होगा हमारे पास? WAB divide by Q naught, right? So WAB is the work done and Q naught is the test charge. तो कितना वर्क डन करना पड़ेगा एक बॉडी को मूव करने के लिए इन्फिनिटी से किसी पॉइंट पे, या फिर आप बोल सकते हैं किसी दो पॉइंट्स के बीच में. That is Q naught. Work done is basically energy, right? So I will put the energy dimensions ML2 T minus 2 and Q naught is charge. As you know, current is equal to charge upon time and current की units, that means dimensions also ampere and time के that is second. So ampere into T, that is the dimension of charge. You just put down the value, you will get ml2 T minus cube A minus 1. That is the dimensional formula of potential. Okay, next is electric potential. These two terms, electric potential difference and electrostatic potential, is basically the same things. The difference is only the points that we have to take. In electrostatic potential difference, we take 2 points, finite points A or B, but in electrostatic potential we take the charge, that charge move from infinity to any point, right? So this is the basic difference. Now I will dictate you the definition. It is the amount of work done to bring a unit positive test charge from infinity to that point against the electrostatic force without the acceleration. That means कितना वर्क डन करना पड़े पॉजिटिव चार्ज को मूव करने में इन्फिनिटी से एक पॉइंट तक, बट अगेंस्ट द इलेक्ट्रोस्टैटिक फोर्स, ताकि वो चार्ज फोर्स के फ्लो में मूव करने के बजाय हमारे एक्सटर्नल फोर्स के फ्लो में मूव करे, राइट? सो दैट इज द बेसिकली विदाउट एक्सेलरेशन मीन्स उसको इतना फोर्स देना, दैट मीन्स जितना इलेक्ट्रोस्टैटिक फोर्स उस चार्ज पे फोर्स लगाएगी उतना ही हम लगाए. दैट मीन्स वो बॉडी मूव ही ना कर पाए, वो चार्ज मूव ही ना कर पाए. जितना वो लगाए हम उतना बैलेंस करने के लिए फोर्स लगा दें. दैट मीन्स उस पर कोई ना कोई एक्सेलरेशन ना हो. सो अगर आप ये सोच रहे होगे कि वो अगर एक्सेलरेशन है तो बॉडी मूव कैसे करेगी दोनों पॉइंट्स के, तो हमें इतना फोर्स लगाना है कि हमारा फोर्स थोड़ा थोड़ा डोमिनेट करे और वो पता भी ना चले कि बॉडी कब मूव कर रही है ए पॉइंट से बी पॉइंट. Right, so this is the basic thing. Now in this case we put VA is equal to 0 because potential is 0 at the A point, because potential energy is infinity at that 0 at the point of infinity. Now I will replace just VA 0, VB is equal to W infinity B divided by Q naught. So this is the simply the potential at the infinity. क्योंकि देखो अगर हम एक पॉइंट पे चार्ज ले रहे हैं वहां पे सोर्स चार्ज का क्या इफेक्ट हो सकता है? वाई? क्योंकि सोर्स चार्ज Q है और इन्फिनिटी पे कोई टेस्ट चार्ज पड़ा है तो उसका कोई इफेक्ट नहीं पड़ेगा इन्फिनिटी पे. दैट मीन्स उसकी वजह से कोई पोटेंशियल हमें ए पॉइंट पे नहीं दिखेगा. दैट्स वाई वी टेक द VA is equal to 0. Now as you know the definition, दिस इज द वर्क डन. कितना वर्क डन करना पड़ रहा है टेस्ट चार्ज को मूव करने में 2 पॉइंट्स के बीच में, राइट? आई होप द व्हाट इज पोटेंशियल, इट इज बेसिक कंसेप्ट दैट इज अंडरस्टूड टू यू ऑल ऑफ यू. ओके, this is also potential difference VB minus CA. Now potential difference basically definition, it is the amount of work done in moving a unit positive charge from one point to another. So this is the repeated thing. Unit of potential difference, what is the work done upon charge? work done के फॉर्मूला क्या होते हैं? जूल एंड Q का कूलम यूनिट्स. सो जूल पर कूलम इज द यूनिट ऑफ पोटेंशियल डिफरेंस एंड ऑल्सो द पोटेंशियल, राइट? Okay, next topic, it is very important derivation, electric potential due to a point charge. Now you will see this is the positive charge and this is the negative, sorry, it's the unit positive test charge we placed here. Similar diagram you will see, this is R, this is X distance I will place. जहां हमें P पॉइंट पे पॉइंट चार्ज कहाँ पड़ा है? इस पॉइंट पे, राइट? तो पॉइंट चार्ज किसकी वजह से? ये है पॉइंट चार्ज, दैट इज सोर्स चार्ज Q, और यहाँ पे हमने यूनिट पॉजिटिव टेस्ट चार्ज रख रखा है. तो ये है पॉइंट चार्ज, इसकी वजह से हमें पोटेंशियल निकालना है कहाँ पे? दिस पॉइंट P पे. तो हम कैसे निकालेंगे किसी पॉइंट पे टेस्ट चार्ज? नाउ यू विल सी, हम किसी टेस्ट चार्ज को A से B तक वर्क डन करके लाएंगे. हमें लाना बेसिकली P पॉइंट तक है, बट हमें एक बार स्मॉल डिस्टेंस तक लाएंगे. अगर हमें स्मॉल वर्क डन मिल गया तो हम इंडिकेट कर देंगे, हमें मिल जाएगा कितना वर्क डन हमें टोटल करना पड़ रहा है इस P पॉइंट तक लाने में, right? And the distance between the source charge and point A is x. Distance between point A and B is dx. the source charge and point B distances are. I place a unit positive test charge at point A. The force applied, that is electrostatic force due to this source charge, is in this direction. I move the charge from A to B, that means opposite to the electrostatic force. So dx direction is from A to B, that is opposite to this force. Okay. Now I will start the derivation. As you know, the electrostatic force हमें निकालना हो अगर इन दो चार्जेस के बीच में, एक तो यूनिट पॉजिटिव टेस्ट चार्ज जो यहाँ पे पड़ा है और एक सोर्स चार्ज की वजह से, तो आप कूलम्स लॉ अप्लाई करेंगे K Q इंटू, तो यहाँ पे मैंने +1 कूलम चार्ज रखा है क्योंकि मैंने यूनिट पॉजिटिव टेस्ट चार्ज एज्यूम कर लिया मेरे टेस्ट चार्ज को. ओके, नाउ KQ इंटू 1 कूलम जो टेस्ट चार्ज है, दोनों के बीच में डिस्टेंस कितना है, यू विल सी x distance between A point जहाँ पे मैंने टेस्ट चार्ज प्लेस करा है और that is a source charge. So distance between both of them is x. Now put down the value kq into 1 divided by x square. So f cap direction away from the charge q. As you know ये force किसकी वजह से, electrostatic force की, तो ये q से इस side पे, that means in this direction, right? Okay, I will show this direction arrow. Now you will see अमाउंट ऑफ वर्क डन फ्रॉम इन्फिनिटी टू पी, हमें पी पॉइंट तक लाना है और इन्फिनिटी से ला रहे हैं. हम क्या कर रहे हैं, हमें बेसिकली चार्ज को मूव करवाना है इस इन्फिनिटी पॉइंट से पी पॉइंट तक, बट मैं उन दोनों इन्फिनिटी के बी से बीच के पॉइंट्स लूंगी, दैट इज ए एंड बी. पहले मैं इन दोनों के बीच में देखूंगी मुझे स्मॉल वर्क डन कितना पड़ रहा है. नाउ देन आई विल इंटीग्रेट इन्फिनिटी टू पी, क्योंकि ए और बी उसके इन बिटवीन पॉइंट्स, राइट? सो नाउ यू विल सी kxq force into distance, that is infinity to r f dx cos 180. This force and dx are opposite to each other, that means force and this distance dx f dx cos 180, and cos 180 is -1, so minus f dx, and charge move from infinity to r. Now you will see, I will put the value of force charge f, you will see minus infinity to r 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught q divided by x square dx. This x is the distance between these two. I just put the value of f in this expression. Now you will see minus 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught q. I will move the charge from infinity to r. This x square means x raised to power -2 dx. Minus 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught q. The charge move from infinity to r. Just integrate. You will get minus 1 by x. Minus will cancel each other. You will get 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught q. 1 by r minus 1 by infinity. Minus 1 by x infinity to r. Now you will be see 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught q. Just put down the limits 1 by r minus 1 by infinity. Right? You just put the upper limit, that is 1 by r minus 1 by infinity. And 1 by infinity gives you 0. So you will left with expression 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught q 1 by r minus 0. So this is basically work done to move a charge from infinity to any point p, that is q divided by 4 pi epsilon naught r, and this will become the second equation. Now you will see, as you know, electrostatic potential at infinity is 0, right? So when you will put r infinity, the potential will become 0. But you will see here, I will find out only W, that is the work done. So how we resemble that W is equal to V, तो जो electrostatic potential energy होगी वही potential होगा Y. So this is due to Y. Yes, this is the reason. The potential is equal to work done upon charge, that you all know. Here I will assume that test charge is q naught, that is equal to +1 coulomb. So when I put the +1 coulomb, then you will see potential will become equal to W, right? So this will become easy for calculation, that both are equal. Now you will see here, V is the potential inversely proportional to 1 by r, and electric field inversely proportional to 1 by r square. These two expressions are very important because in MCQs 1 marks question in exam they are asking about the graph, that what is the difference between the variation of the graphs between potential and electric field. We will understand now graphs, variation of potential and electric field with R. So on x-axis we will take the R direction, on y-axis you will take the its potential and electric field. Now you will see this above one graph. This graph above is for electric field. Electric field is inversely proportional to R square. So the matter is, it is the denominator R square, and here it's R. Here power is 1, here power is 2. So R square graph, that means power 2 graph, is more parabolic than the potential. So you will reason this is more parabolic potential electric field graph than the potential, right? So, and this is the case for positive potential. That's why we move above side. Potential and electric field both are in positive direction. When Q is negative, you will see here E or V and here R. Now you will see electric field inversely proportional to 1 by R square, and here V inversely proportional to 1 by R. See here, this potential very inversely proportional to R, and this will inversely proportional to R square. So this is when Q is negative. Because potential negative, the potential and the electric field become also negative. Charge is negative. And please see these two cases. Now if we see how the potential vary with 1 by R. So as you know, potential formula is, that is K Q divided by, that is R, right? So now you will see, okay, so you will see here KQ divided by R. This is inversely proportional to R, V inversely proportional to 1 by R. That means अगर आप R के with respect to में देखें तो potential inversely proportional है, but if you see V and 1 by R as a whole, then it's directly proportional to each other. So as we increase 1 by R, not R please, as we increase 1 by R, potential will increase. As we increase 1 by R, potential will increase. So it's a linear graph between potential and 1 by R. This is for the Q positive, क्योंकि यहाँ पे अगर पॉजिटिव होगा Q में तभी ये पॉजिटिव होगा 1 by R. अगर Q नेगेटिव होगा तो आपका linear होगा ग्राफ, but downward direction. That means slope will become a negative and here slope will be positive, right? Okay. Next is E and V with R. This is a, actually you will see variation of E and with R. If you see this graph is here at this point, B point, this will become a narrow, that means flat हो जाता है बिल्कुल यहाँ पे आके इस point पे, right? और जहाँ पे ऊपर वाला that is the electric field graph होगा वो parabolic है. That this is a similar to above graph that we discussed. You will do one time, but you will see here this is a narrow at this point, but this is a parabolic from this point, right? So electric field is inversely proportional to 1 by R square, so that's why direction is parabolic exactly, but the potential, due to potential, it will become the flat at this point. Okay, I hope you will understand this lecture carefully. The topic, that is electric field due to group of point charges, that we discuss the later, okay, in next lecture. Okay, stay safe. If you like the video, please share it as much as you can. Comment if you like the video, subscribe my channel and hit the bell icon so that you will get the notification for upcoming videos. Okay, thank you so much.